Hillary's worst nightmare now coming true over who she hired to do her dirty work. Her fate is sealed, and it's not looking good by Al Waisman for FreedomDaily.com. The wicked witch of the liberal left might finally be getting hers. There are now rumors leaking all over the intel community that since FBI Special Counsel Robert Mueller has now officially indicted 13 Russian internet trolls who will never be brought to justice in the fake Russia collusion investigation floated by the DNC and crooked Hillary Clinton in order to excuse her loss. He is now planning on going after the real person who colluded with the Russians, crooked Hillary herself. Yes, folks, I was just going to say, am I reading it correctly? Yes, folks, you read that correctly. It's possible that Mueller will now be setting his sights on crooked Hillary for being the one who actually hired the British spy Christopher Steele to interfere with the 2016 U.S. election by creating what we now know is 100% fake Russian dossier on then candidate Donald Trump. Via Law and Crime, Special Counsel Robert Mueller indicted foreign citizens for trying to influence the American public about an election because those citizens did not register as a foreign agent nor record their financial expenditures to the Federal Elections Commission. By that theory, when will Mueller indict Christopher Steele, Fusion GPS, Perkins Coie, the DNC, and the Clinton campaign? Mueller's indictment against the 13 Russian trolls claimed their social media political activity was criminal because they were foreign citizens. They tried to influence an election, and they neither registered under the Foreign Agents Registration Act nor reported their funding to the Federal Elections Commission. First, if Mueller's theory is correct, three things make Steele a criminal. First, he is a foreign citizen. Second, he tried to influence an election which he received payments to do, including from the FBI itself. And third, he neither registered as a foreign agent nor listed his receipts and expenditures to the Federal Election Commission. Also, according to the FBI, along the way, Steele lied a lot, while the dossier he disseminated contained his own lies based on bought and paid for smears from foreign sources reliant on rumors and innuendo. Second, if Mueller's theory is correct, three things make Fusion GPS a criminal co-conspirator. It knew Steele was a foreign citizen, it knew and paid Steele to influence an election, and it knew and facilitated Steele neither registering as a foreign agent nor reporting his funding from the Democratic National Committee and the Clinton campaign to the Federal Elections Commission. Third, if Mueller's theory is correct, then three things make Perkins Coie a potential target. It knew Steele was a foreign citizen, it knew and paid Steele to influence an election, and it knew and facilitated Steele neither registering as a foreign agent nor reporting his funding from the Democratic National Committee and the Clinton campaign to the Federal Election Commission by disguising its receipt of payments from the Clinton campaign as a legal expense. Fourth, if Mueller's theory is correct, then three things make the DNC a potential target. It knew Steele was a foreign citizen. It knew and paid Steele to influence an election, and it knew and facilitated Steele neither registering as a foreign agent nor reporting his funding to the Democratic National Committee and the Clinton campaign to the Federal Elections Commission by disguising its payments to Steele as laundered legal expenses to a law firm. Fifth, if Mueller's theory is correct, three things make the Clinton campaign a potential target. It knew Steele was a foreign citizen, it knew and paid Steele to influence an election, and it knew and facilitated Steele neither registering as a foreign agent nor reporting his funding from the Clinton campaign to the Federal Election Commission by disguising its funding of payment to Steele laundered through a law firm as a legal expense. Don't expect such an indictment. Mueller chose his targets because he knows they will never appear in court, never contest the charges, and cannot be arrested for extradited as Russian citizens. Mueller's unprecedented prosecution raises three novel arguments. First, that speaking out about American politics requires a foreign citizen to register under the Foreign Agents Registration Act. Second, that speaking out about American politics requires a foreign citizen list their sources and expenditure of funding to the Federal Election Commission. And third, that mistakes on visa applications constitute fraud on the State Department. All appear to borrow from the now discredited honest services, quote, theories Mueller's team previously used in corporate and bribery cases the Supreme Court overturned for their unconstitutional vagueness. The indictment raises serious issues under the free speech clause of the First Amendment and due process rights under the Fifth Amendment. My guess would be that at this point, Robert Mueller knows he is looking like an idiot, political hack, and might actually go after the people who started this whole big mess to begin with. And the FBI can't be happy right now with the facts that the U.S. population, by a large majority, is blaming them for the Parkland, Florida Valentine's Day shooting, which left 17 people dead. A shooting which could have been avoided if the FBI wouldn't have been busy following up on fake political narratives instead of doing its real job, that it is to protect the American people. As a voter since the early 90s, I have learned to never believe this might be the day the Clintons get theirs. They always seem to get theirs and win in the end, but at the same time, you never know. Every dog has its day, and maybe this will be the day the Clinton cartel is finally taken down. Or maybe just get away with murder like they allegedly have done for so many times. Do you think the Clintons will ever be brought to justice? That's a very good question. I don't know. I hope so. Everybody hopes so. But something is going to happen now. It's just too much now. Because since they're going after Trump, they thought that Trump would get impeached somehow. But by Trump allowing this investigation to continue, more information is coming out where it's implicating them. And that is what I think the game that's being played now. He's giving them enough rope to hang themselves. Yeah, could be, very well be, because this is the first time the Clintons have gotten this kind of so much coverage against them. People are waking up to them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.